Hey, it's Wes Stearns. Today I'm with one of my favorite home inspectors in the area, Rob Major from Major Home Inspections. Rob, can you tell me why it's so important for a buyer to get a home inspection?
Absolutely, Wes. You know, a house is probably the most expensive investment that anyone's going to make over the course of their lifetime. And when you're buying something, you want to make sure that it's operating the way that it should be. And that's what I do. I do it every day. I'm checking inside and outside of a home to make sure that all the operating features of the house is performing the way that it should. You know, there's some very expensive items within the house, and you want to make sure that you're not going to have to just buy the house and then also replace something that is very costly.
I've seen some very quick home inspectors, some that are in there in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I've done inspections with you for 4 hours at times. And if you can share some of the things, what kind of things are you looking for in that home inspection?
Absolutely. We generally start with the foundation. That's the most important part of the house. That's what supports the house and what happens as the house is encased and it goes up. If there's something wrong with the foundation, then we're going to run into problems in other areas of the house. So I'm checking that first. Also, we're going through the major systems, so plumbing, electrical, roof systems, anything that has to do with the inside functioning operation of the house from the appliances. Those are the types of things that we're really digging into and looking at.
I've seen a lot of home inspectors that talk about being ASHI certified. What is ASHI certified, and why is that important to a home buyer to use a home inspector that is certified there?
Well, ASHI stands for American Society of Home Inspectors, and it's probably the longest running professional organization for home inspectors. It started in 1976. It's the largest from a home inspector standards board that we have in the industry. It basically has laid out what we're supposed to be looking at and the things that we're supposed to be checking. It also gives us some standards that we professionally will act in a certain way. For instance, if you're ASHI certified, you're not going to be taking money from somebody to perform something else, and/or you're going to be fixing a house or performing those types of things. It creates the responsibility on the home inspector to make sure that we're taking care of the buyer of the house and not taking care of somebody else.
Speaking of other services, I know you do radon and mold. Can you tell me about how you check for that? Because those two words scare the heck out of people. So
Sure.
Tell me about what you do to check those and what some of the fixes are for those.
Well, radon is one of those items that people don't know a whole lot about. So it's a colorless, odorless gas that can exist inside houses. It's really from the breakdown of uranium, and if that gas gets inside of the house and you breathe it, it can be harmful. But the good thing is you can get rid of it. You can get it out of the house very easily by putting a mitigation system in. So what we do is we come in and we place a test. It lasts for a couple of days, 48 hours, sometimes a little bit longer. We get the measurements and the readings, and then if it's above a certain level, say 4.0, that's the standard, then we would recommend that a system be put in place. And then it gets rid of the gas and the homeowner is safe. Now, mold, on the other end, can exist from moisture that's within a house, and it can grow on anything that's organic. So we can come through and we can do some sample tests. We can also do some airborne testing to find out what the levels of mold and the type of mold that's in the house. And again, it can be mitigated and taken care of, fixed, so the homeowner can be safe.
Excellent, thank you. Well, I'm not a home inspector, but I do know that there's a battery going off in the fire detector that's in this house. If you'd like some comments or more information, please comment on the video and subscribe. And Rob, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.